Yeah, so what's up my people, hope you're all amazing and well. So this is our chat that we have been having. Okay, this is our chat. So as you can see, this is the setup we had in the last video, and I haven't changed anything, guys. So as you can see, it really went on so well. Okay, it really went so well, and though it didn't hit our take profit, but yeah, it really did so well. It missed by a few pips right there. And if you're watching this for the first time, you could check out the previous video to see how we actually analyzed, broke it down, and got into this trade and smashed some good pips. Okay, guys. So today I want to take you through this pair. What are we looking at again on JPY? So I'm going to look at this pair right now. We anticipated sales, and as you can see, it's actually headed our direction, guys. If you can see closely, we expected it to reach this point, this particular order block. Okay, the green order block, as you can see, but as you can see, it didn't necessarily tap on it and it bounced off. So I was looking to sell once price tapped that order block, but it didn't, so I didn't actually enter that trade, much as I saw the sale, but I didn't take it. Okay, I didn't take it because it wasn't satisfying what I wanted to see. So where we are right now, it price is at a major zone. Okay, it's in a major zone on our H1, and before I break it down what I anticipate for the next days before NFP, of course, Friday, I would like to go on our monthly. Okay, let's first go on the monthly and see what are we having. So in the previous video, I pointed out that we are actually having an overall uptrend on our monthly, and that is quite clear. So if I'm to zoom out right here like this, you could obviously see that our price is actually on an uptrend, and that is one of the confluences I had to use in the previous trade. So let's see today's trade. Do we use the same confluence? Is there any trade that is happening? We shall find out. So much as I saw a buy last time, we are still at a major zone, and we want to see on the lower time frames, do they support more buys or do we sell? So if you have to look, price is sort of stuck at this level. It can't really go past it, and it is sort of just around this particular area. So this is what I mean. Okay, this right here, price is just sort of around this area, and it is not really going anywhere past it. It is just sort of stuck there, and we want to see the lower time frame. What exactly is this market telling us? So on the weekly is where I want to mark our major zones, because you know why we use the upper time frames is because once a support is formed in the upper time frames, it is really almost higher chances that price will always respect those zones. Price will always come back to that zone because it has been formed overall, like for a longer period of time. Leave alone the lower time frames because it can actually shift any other time. But when we look at our weekly now, like for this time, we are having price at this particular zone, this major zone. Okay, and we want to assume that price is actually going to respect this particular key area. This is the key area that I'm marking out. Okay, this right here, this green order block, as you can see, it is a major resistance zone. Price came, got out, came back and retested it, came down, and up it is right now. And as you can see, it is sort of going down. So we anticipate that most likely price will be selling up to this zone that I've marked with the red candle. Okay, we anticipate that price will be headed up to there. So let's go on to our lower time frames and see what is it doing at this particular moment. So the reason as to why I'm really bearish at this point in time when it comes to GBP JPY is because of this particular thing that I'm seeing on our weekly. This resistance is really being respected a lot, and it is on a weekly time frame. And also when you look at the monthly, it is sort of GBP JPY has been really overbought over time, and it is most likely that it could drop down. And looking on to our H4, let's go on to the lower time frames now and see, do we see anything really? So yes, this is it. So from the previous trade, as you saw, we had buys, and it almost reached our zone, and that was the resistance we had, but it bounced off even before it could even tap there. What does this show? This is important because it shows us something. You see, price actually, the first tap, it really tapped the order block, bounced off, tapped it again, bounced off, and this time it didn't even touch it and just went back down. That is a good one. And remember, it had broken out from the trend line, and most likely we are having a serious sale coming in at this point in time. So as you can see, it broke out and retested, sort of retested, I wouldn't say retested the trend line because it sort of broke out already. Yes, retested it, and now we are going to be having our sales right now. So when I'm to zoom in, okay, this is it. Let me just when I am to zoom in, as you can see, yes, this is what I'm looking at. Price is actually at this particular support zone. Okay, guys, it's actually at this particular support zone, and what you can see obviously is that price has actually broken out from the support. And at this point, I would advise you to enter. Much as it looks like a juicy trade, you don't need to enter right now. You need to wait for some sort of retracement, and then you could enter the trade probably, like enter it more comfortably. Okay, trading is all about patience, and I would call myself a swing trader. Okay, I love to anticipate bigger moves. That's why I rarely make videos. I make just one video, and you find the market is really going in that particular direction. So the trick is understanding the direction of the market, getting confluences here and there, and putting it all together. You don't need to have a lot of complicated strategy. All you need to is to understand the simple thing that the market is communicating. Every time the market moves, it's actually communicating something. So it's upon you to see what is the market telling me at this point in time. What is the market doing? What is the market doing? So right here, you don't need to enter. This is a danger zone. Yes, you should be knowing that by now. This zone is really a danger zone. And what I would do is wait a bit for a breakout and retest before we look to sell. Though at times it could even not retest, there are circumstances whereby it will not even retest and it will just head back down. But if that happens, uh, even if you're to enter right now, you could still make some money. Okay, you could still make some good money at this particular point in time. So I will just mark out. I will just go in with my shoot tool. Okay, I'm just going to be shooting this right here. Okay, yes, you could just put in your pending orders, and this right here, that will be my entry, and I just want to put a stop loss just above that zone. So I would use this as my rather stop loss, and then my take profit, as you can see, is right there at that point. So the first take profit would probably be the next series, the next support zone, and that zone is actually right here. Okay, let me just use this side. Okay, so that would be our most likely our first take profit because it's a major zone as well. It's at the shoulders actually of the previous head and shoulder. If you remember, that we had a head and shoulder that led to this buy that you see that actually bought for a whole number of days, guys. That was crazy. So the next take profit will be actually up to the shoulders. This is it. This is what I'm talking about, guys. For those that didn't see the previous video, okay, this pattern that we saw, this is a shoulder, this is a shoulder, and this is the head. So this shoulder that was formed, it actually formed a major support zone, and that is it. That is going to be our first take profit. Then our next take profit will be at the head. Okay, but still you could decide to take in, as you could decide to take profits as many times as you wish, but just know it is going to be selling afterwards. So that is it. So the only point our trade will be invalid will be when we are having price going against us. It's still possible, but at this point, the chances are really low that it will buy. So why we wait is because price can actually do whatever it wants, guys. I need you to trade with an open mind. You don't need to be so stuck and think that the market is always there to bless you regardless. No, it doesn't work like that. Market can always bounce off from any point in time, but you just need to be a smart trader and understand your risk, reward, and most importantly, use proper risk management for every trade. Don't be so greedy and think that a trade will be 100% accurate. No, it doesn't work like that. You could win today, you could end up with a profit today, and the next day you come up with a loss. So it happens, it is part of the business, and all you need to be is your psychology has to be intact, guys. So this is it, and this is what I wanted to point out for you guys because I already made the breakdown in the previous video, and I just wanted to tell you, I just wanted to come back here and give a proper update here and there, because another thing I'm considering, why I'm considering is, I said, like I told in the previous videos, because of this double top that was formed. So price formed a double top around this area. Okay, this right here, it was actually a name structure, which you could still consider as a double top. But when price reached here, it still created a double bottom. So we were wondering, will it respect a double top or a double bottom? But because the price was still bullish at that point, and generally the market was bullish, of course, and it was still at the major resistance. Being a major resistance, price still usually retests that zone several times before bouncing off. Okay, so that's why we took this buy, and it didn't actually tap into the product block. That gives us more clarity that the sellers are actually coming in, like they're really coming in with the energy. And of course, this is what happened. We had this drop, and we are going to be anticipating more sales. So we expect it to break out, or it has already broken out actually. So we expect it to retest, and then it will be headed down. So thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I hope you learned something, and comment down below what you think about JPY. Okay, which other pair do you think I should break down for you guys? So personally, JPY happens to be my favorite pair. That's why I decided to settle down for it. But you could give me suggestions. I'll go with the highest number of the comments or the pairs commented, then I'll be looking at it as well. So thank you all, and I hope this trade works out for you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Love you all.